If you like menu screens, you'll love Binge Pipe's menu screen. Binge Pipe is a streaming service that doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
Coming soon to Binge Pipe, this.
Jessica, I know I'm from the future, but I love you.
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the ends justify the means.
Hey, I'm Cookie. I ask the questions, you press the buttons. One player. Looks like it's just you, me, and an algorithm spying on the both of us. Okay, let's light this sucker.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, I'm in love with your body. Boy, I sure hope famously shaggy-haired British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran doesn't totally change his look before this game comes out. If I sheared Ed Sheeran like an adult sheep, how often would I typically shear him? Twice a year, once every 2 years, or once in a lifetime? Let's see how that shook out. An adult sheep is typically sheared once a year.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
How about this one? Love this dumb song, or Elsa. Suppose that at a production of Frozen on Broadway, fans could show their love during the curtain call by throwing hard-to-freeze substances on stage. Which would show the most love? Throwing water at Elsa, throwing blood at Elsa, throwing nitrogen at Elsa, or throwing helium at Elsa? Okay, what'd you pick? Nitrogen is tough, but not the toughest. Sorry to melt your chances, Olaf. Allow me. With a freezing point of minus 272 degrees Celsius, Elsa has her work cut out for her. I'm sure she can handle it. Hell, she made a dress out of ice. Although on Broadway, I'm told it's more of a fun pantsuit. Way more practical for getting around your ice castle.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Next up, I waxed my tongue. Or I'm gonna read 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Norse god like Thor or a brand of hair removal wax. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a Norse god or a body wax. Okay, let's do it. Freya. Elin. Balder. Frigg. Beat. Bloom. Sally Hansen. Well, la-di-da. Let's get on with it, shall we?
I don't need you anymore.
Feast your eyes upon this. Dan Brown's got Renaissance men in different area codes. Based on international phone numbers, if Leonardo da Vinci had a cell phone, what would be Da Vinci's code? 39, 44, 101, or 3? So what'd you pick? I am Groot. This answer feels lonely. Leonardo da Vinci lived in Italy, which has the country code of +39. So to call da Vinci, you'd need to dial +39, then his number. Now, da Vinci's PIN number, that'd be something I'd like to crack. Here's one for you. Beethoven, you up? Which of these emoticons most resembles the repeat sign in sheet music? Colon, greater than symbol, vertical bar, colon, close parenthesis, colon, lowercase o, vertical bar. Hope you like what you picked. Yep, that's what a repeat sign looks like. Although if you see this emoticon when chatting up someone, it usually means stop. Round 1 is officially behind us. Be careful, nobody is catching up. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, back at it.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next, seeking a strange arrangement. Go with me here. If you decided to get rid of your sugar daddy and trade them in for a soy mommy, what should you know? Edamame dearest, miso mommy, seitan sweetie, or sexy tofu lady? Okay, let's take a look. Edamame, miso, and tofu are soy, but seitan is a meat substitute made of wheat gluten. My soy mommy only lets me call her Susan. And how'd the audience fare? Wow, you'd think a group of people who've chosen to spend their time watching other people play a video game would be smarter. That means that right answer is worth even more. Consider that your birthday present.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Introducing Make Like a Hot Drink and Leaves. Which of these is not a real type of tea that can be spilled? I heard Chad steals green tea from the break room. Jen isn't a blonde, she dyes her hair with white tea. I saw Gladys and black tea making out in the break room. Or Brent has a secret family with red tea in another state. And how'd we do? There is no tea variety officially known as red tea. But Brent really does need to get his life together.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up next, cashing in on your international friendcation. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a delicious film.
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Look at this here gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with. Friends hike, no buddies, cha-ching, and don't get hung up on that punctuation. Let loose, be free. Don't worry what others think. Okay, pencils down. I don't know what this is, but it's not the right answer. Watch close. All right, let's move on. This one's known as Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor that is.
Sometimes referred to as Gan. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. I love this part. Little Prince George calls his grandmother Gan. No, it's probably more like, Gan, have some candy for Georgie? You know, 'cause he's English.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Try this on for size. 2-2 for now. Your roommate, who is a ballerina, says she's late and has to jeter the hell out of here. How does she leave the apartment? leaps with one leg leading, breaking the door and your rental agreement, rotates on one leg, spinning until she drills through the floor, rapidly taps the floor with one foot, summoning mice to carry her, or lifted by her partner who isn't paying rent but acts like he owns the place. Hope you like what you picked. Yep, that sure sounds like a jeté to me. Why they don't just call it a one-leg leading leap beats me. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Spaceship happens. Figure out what spacefaring vehicles fit. Good luck. That's the game! Boy, you just barely pulled out a win with such stiff competition. All in all, this game was no day at the beach. But if you hold a seashell up to your ear, you can hear it say, "You don't know Jack!"
BingePipe is more than a streaming service, and it's also less than a streaming service, because we're not a streaming service. Or are we? Yes, we aren't.
Do you binge pipe?
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Because of words.
Binge pipe. We don't understand either.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always...
Hey, welcome in.
injury or death. Hey kids, do you like sharing?
BingePipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge, not your grandma's multi-platform entertainment streaming service.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I host this game and a weekly boiled eggs appreciation club that no one has ever attended. I suppose you two will be wanting separate checks? Okay, here we are.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, eloquence is a thing. Who has the largest vocabulary? Pikachu, Groot, the Raven, or Roadrunner? What'd you guys pick? Nevermore should you pick this answer. Will the correct answer please rise? Pikachu can only say its name. Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven only says nevermore. Roadrunner says meep meep, but Groot can speak a whopping 3 words. I am Groot. And yes, I know Groot also says we are Groot at some point. So that's 2 more words. Groot can say 5 words. Are you happy? Don't at me.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, here's a good one. You're a tool. Which 4 tools hang on that little iron thingy next to a fireplace? Shovel, broom, saw, tongs, poker, saw, hook, tongs, poker, saw, broom, hook, or poker, shovel, broom, tongs. So who got it?
Uh-oh.
Yep, these are the main 4 that hang on that thing. My granddad used to say a proper fire must be poked, shoveled, broomed, and tonged.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Here's one I like to call 2 Titans Face Off. And run! Run for your life! It's time for a dis or dat! I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it describes Nicolas Cage, the Hollywood actor, Godzilla, the king of all monsters, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Nicolas Cage, Godzilla, or both. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Has a dinosaur named after them. Has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Served as a UN Goodwill Ambassador. Their tomb is a large pyramid. Named after a comic book character. Inspired a Blue Oyster Cult song. That starred in over 90 movies. Let's just pretend you didn't understand the rules. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
Why not try? Who said we don't have enough Belgian content? What would be the appropriate headline if the head of state in Belgium repeatedly switched political positions? President of Belgium Waffles, King of Belgium Waffles, Prime Minister of Belgium Waffles, or Czar of Belgium Waffles? Hope you like what you picked. Yes, the Prime Minister holds the executive power in Belgium, but that's not what I asked. Bad job. Watch how easy this is. Belgium's head of state is the king. The delicious whipped cream covered breakfasty king of the Belgians. This one's called Pastel Tights and Oversized Packages. Which is the only phenomenon mentioned in the pledge of the U.S. Postal Service and the Green Lantern Corps? Heat, night, evil, or rain? Let's see how that shook out. Heat? And those Postal Service short shorts? Bring it! Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of darkest night, beware my power, Green Lantern's light, or something like that. Of course, who can forget when Green Lantern and the Postal Service joined forces for the crossover event, Sinestro and the incorrect zip code. Round 1 is history. Clearly this isn't a popularity contest because here's the scoreboard.
Currently, these players have the same number of points. Weird.
Wow, you're really doing it. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, acting. Who is Sir Patrick Stewart? That actor from Trolls? That actor from the Emoji Movie? That actor from The Nut Job? Or that actor from the Angry Birds movie? And how do we do? No. Honest mistake. Here's the right one. Distinguished actor Sir Patrick Stewart portrayed the voice of Poop in the Emoji Movie. God, I love the theater.
Hey, question.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like an attractive question or a question with a great sense of humor? Choose on your devices now. Here are the votes. You have engaged with the process.
Las Bears se moquent de moi. 7.
There is no hiding from a question with a great sense of humor. Which of these is not one of the 4 humors ancient Greeks believed made up human biology? Blood, phlegm, black bile, or white pus? Okay, who chose what? The humors were believed to be blood, phlegm, black bile, and the 4th was yellow bile. Yes, there were 2 biles. Just like modern humor, the Greeks liked a good sequel.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of air.
Coming up, what's the deal with this joke setup? What would be the name of a web series where Jerry Seinfeld picks up different comics in a truck on the way to grabbing a fermented drink? Comedians in sailboats getting horchata, comedians in lorries getting kombucha, comedians in carriages getting kefir, or comedians in hot air balloons getting bubble tea. I love this part. A lorry is a truck, and kombucha is a fermented sweet tea. And comedian is another word for unemployed, according to my mother. Here we have ghosted. Reading which of these answers will not cause a supernatural entity to appear in my recording studio? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Samara, 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 Beetlejuice, 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 or Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Okay, let's take a look. In the Ring franchise, Samara is summoned by watching a videotape, not by saying her name. Oh, great. Now this recording booth is haunted by more than just memories of the horrible punchlines I've had to read.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Let's try Ghosted also works as a category title for this question. Yeah, look, these 3 ghosts are still here, and I'm worried they'll try to teach me the true meaning of Christmas unless we find some other way to pass the time. What terrifyingly titled theatrical production could 3 ghosts and myself perform because it traditionally calls for a 4-person cast? Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Death of a Salesman, The Phantom of the Opera, or Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead? Okay, what'd you pick? I think you know it's coming. No, I'll get it. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf features just 4 characters. Bloody Mary's Martha is pretty good, but Beetlejuice's Nick just dies on stage. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Good breeding. I hope you recognize the recognized breeds of these animals. Player one takes it! Nice work, Player One. Unbelievable win. Seems impossible, actually. Yeah, we're gonna need to take a sample and run some tests. And until we get the results back...
You don't know Jack!
A binge pipe main menu screen.
Starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hi, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
From the swirling Bleacher Nebula, it's the Zeefeldo! Now let's hear it for your host, Argon Otto!
Kai Dolo! Welcome Earth to the house that screams Bill!
It's not working? Okay, give me a second. Give me a second to let me try this over. Alright, I'm gonna do it over. Can you hear me, Joshua? You can hear me. I'm going to do it over. And I'll give everyone time to come in. Whoever wants to come in. Hold on, let me just get the code. Let me do this from my phone. Ah, perfect. All right, SFNB. All right, so I'm coming in, and I downloaded a Jackbox app off of, Google Play. It was easier for me. I think you got like 30 seconds to come in. I love that name, Poophead. Alright, let's go. Okay, that's a very funny name. You're welcome. I just think that name is funny.
From the swirling Bleacher Nebula, it's the Zeefeldo!
Oh god, that just gave me a laugh.
Argon Otto!
Hello, Zeefeldo! Look who's in the home of bruised and battered bones, it's Earth! Holy Flopship, is this your first time? We know what to do with first-timers!
No! Not the tutorial!
Let's do this! Hey there! Take a look at your device and you'll see our patented Google technology. Drag your finger around to aim at the practice target. Then let go to Zeeple. There you go.
Oh, so... Where are we going? What are you doing? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Get him. Get the poopy. Get the poopiness. Get extra poopy.
Keep it up, Earth.
Get poopy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Alright, get poopy. No, get poopy. No, I don't want poopy. I want that thing that's floating up there. Yes, right. I want you. No. Come back. I don't want the poopy. I want the giant thingy. Come on. That's a really bad aim I have. Ah, it's that.
Color! Only a human with the same color can hurt it now.
So I can't bring it out. It has to be you. That's rotted stuff. Come down, you scum!
Oh, too slow. Try again.
What? That was not very nice. Come on! What do I... Oh, shoot, I hit that person. Come on! Get up there! Right. What? No! eliminate. Okay.
Now, let's see how you do against something that fights back.
What?
Kill the human!
Oh, I'm scared. Hey, come back here.
A few more like that and you'll be space debris.
Chili thing. No.
Oh, the humanity! Let's keep this going! It's a cluster bomb! Match the color to give your team some extra firepower. This is round one live! Don't let us down!
Look here, you. Done? That's not very nice. No, don't go after him. After that jerk. He's a jerk. Come back here. No, kill these things. I've never played this before. No! Come here.
And Earth moves on! Can these humans survive another challenge? Looks like Earth could use a pick-me-up. Match the color to open the health pack.
I like how they're yelling like,
Bring yourself to the health field to recharge.
hey!
How refreshing!
No!
Okay, let's see what you can do.
Now! Come on, get that asshole! Go! Right! Try to keep your booty. knew that was supposed to be. What happened to exploding by all dead, right? Yay, thank
Oh, you want to do it again? Another gauntlet ahead. Will Earth rise to the challenge?
All right, let's go.
Because the Seafood Dome
Let's
is
do it.
going again.
Of course. Of course. I don't mind anyone joining me. It's always a fun thing to play with.
Let the carnage commence.
Let me see.
Oh, no! stun an enemy with it and they can't attack. Just one gauntlet away from our grand prize. Can the Earthlings keep going?
All right, bye, Joshua. It was nice playing with you. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna go back to the trivia game. Bye. All right, let me go back to the trivia game.
a Binge Pipe main menu screen. Some people said Binge Pipe was crazy for launching a streaming service inside a party pack of 5 games and offering no way to actually monetize it. And we're taking that under advisement. Binge Pipe, we're open to constructive criticism. Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
Yes.
With the beard?
No, wait, no.
I'm confused.
Binge Pipe, we're patient. There is no bottom to Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know, Jack. Binge Pipe, corporations are people too.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and this is You Don't Know Jack, the game where high culture and pop culture collide. Yeah, it's a fun slogan. We don't say it much anymore, so there you go. Well, well, well. It's just you, me, and the 10 gallons of potato salad I'm gonna eat while asking you questions. Okay, let's hit it.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with, where about Bob? You know how Bill Murray likes to show up at random places and surprise people with his dry wit and overabundance of public goodwill? Well, if Bill Murray just randomly showed up on the Murray River, who would he likely be surprising? An unsuspecting Irish wedding party? An unsuspecting English yoga class? An unsuspecting Canadian golf course staff? Or an unsuspecting Australian bachelor party? Not even a stab in the dark? Who knows, you might have picked this. The Murray River is Australia's longest river and the 3rd longest navigable river in the world. Jeez, even Australia's Murrays are bigger than ours. But their Murray never made a guest appearance in the 2016 reboot of Ghostbusters. So there.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Next up, I can't wait to meet her. If I'm trying to appear Byronic in my online dating profile, which poem should I reference in my opening? Looking for woman who walks in beauty, trying to take the road not taken, tiger, tiger, what you doing tonight? Or shall I compare thee to my previous partner? Oh my God, it's happening again. Just pick an answer next time. It'll be so much fun for both of us. Lord Byron wrote, "She walks in beauty." Now all I need is an opium-addicted wingman named Percy, and I'm all set.
Why don't we do it with free?
And now, but she's still...
This menu screen. Binge Pipe asks the revolutionary question, could a fictional framing device for a video game change the entire future of media consumption? Our investors sure hope so. Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we put the taint in entertainment.
Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie Masterson, and I promised I would never open my heart again, but you, I don't know, you seem special. Player 1, I like your odds. All right, let's make history.
for question 1.
To get things rolling, getting nuts. I don't know why they don't want me eating pistachios while I host. Pistachio caught in throat. Airway blocked. Can't seem to. Exchange-o for CO. Exchange-o 2 for CO2. Oh God. Exchange-o for C2O. Oh, I love this part. Yes, breathable oxygen is O2 while we breathe out carbon dioxide. Wow, I just saw my life flash before my eyes. People sure pick C a lot.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called Flush to Judgment. Oh, sorry, had to take a bathroom break. Okay, moving on. What does it mean if your poop is white? Asking for a friend. My friend is lacking bile in their stool. My friend is bleeding internally. Let's see how that shook out. White poop is a sign that the person, aka my friend, is lacking bile in their stool. Okay, so I guess I could buy a tub of bile somewhere, but then I have to figure out a way to get it up my butt.
Why don't we do it with free?
Coming up, high on Mount Doom. And this is the one question to rule them all because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a location mentioned in the Lord of the Rings books, a cannabis store in Denver, Colorado, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Lord of the Rings, a cannabis store, or both. Okay, let's do it. Golden Hall. Frosted Leaf. Gladden Fields. Trenchtown. Green Dragon. Eagle. Farmer Maggot's Field. That was nice and forgettable. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
This one's known as Prepare to be Softly Rocked. What's the softest rock? The Talking Heads, Quartzny Love, Gypsum 41, or Marina and the And how do we do? Should have picked this. Talc is a 1 on the mineral hardness scale, which means you can scratch it with your fingernail. I love rocks so soft it gets stuck in your head and under your fingernails. How about this one? A nice shape. If you decided to start dating shapes, which would offer the most stable relationship? The mysterious square, the charming rhombus, the passionate circle, or the hunk? Okay, what'd you pick? If you ever replay this question, don't pick that one. This would have worked. Because all their sides are connected, triangles are the strongest and most stable of the shapes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why they cut pizza into triangles, because it will never, ever let you down. That's it for round 1. I just can't wait to see who wins this one. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, off we go.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, House Tyrell Party. We all know why we watch Game of Thrones, for the gratuitous architecture. If Game of Thrones actress Natalie Dormer threw a party in her dormer, what kind of party would it be? A column affair, a stairway soiree, a balcony blowout, or a window shindig? Hope you like what you picked. Good effort. Good effort. Here's the answer that got away. A dormer is a vertical window that projects from a sloping roof, so the party would be in the window. Just maybe don't invite Bran. Yeah.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
There is no hiding from... Nice try, officer. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
delicious film.
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, head in the game. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what movie line it rhymes with. Smell some glue? You're classic, narc. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. Okay, pencils down. Congratulations, you're the most wrong. You're gonna kick yourself. Okay, let's move along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
It's time for writer porn. Which writing pad is barely legal? One with a margin that's barely 0.75 inches, one with a margin that's barely 1.25 inches, one with a margin that's barely 1.75 inches, or one with a margin that's barely 2.2. So what'd you pick? Pervert. Y'all ready for this? The only requirement for a writing pad to be a legal writing pad is that the margin must be 1.25 inches. Take a good look at Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor, that is.
Sad.
Name means conqueror in Latin. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, let's take a look. Dr. Frankenstein's first name is Victor, which is Latin for conqueror. Making things even more confusing, Victor Frankenstein's middle name is Monster. Why not try Spam-A-Lot was already taken. Get out your wallets. The creator of Hamilton is at it again. Suppose Lin-Manuel Miranda's next biographical hip-hop Broadway smash is about the inventor of Spam. What should be the opening chorus? My name is boy inventor Simon Spam. My name is pork genius Jay Hormel. My name is ham-obsessed Chef Boyardee. Or... So what'd you pick? Jay Hormel is the father of American national treasure, Spam. And there's a million ways my creation can be used in budget-conscious recipes. Honestly, this show writes itself. Welcome to the attack. When you see... Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. I do. Or, I did. I hope you remember who's been married to whom. It starts to add up. Good luck. That's it.
Hey!
Boy, you just barely pulled out a win with such stiff competition. And you didn't exactly storm the scoreboard. It was more of a little drizzle. A slight breeze whispering,
"You don't know Jack!"
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
My name is boy inventor Simon Spam. My name is pork genius Jay Hormel.
Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, know you're a shell company.
I'm Cookie Masterson. Thank you for inviting me to hang out with you. Wait, that's what this is, right? One player. Looks like it's just you, me, and an algorithm spying on the both of us. Okay, runners, on your marks.
Time for question 1.
First question. Today's secret ingredient is integrity. If politicians wanted to literally become spineless, what should they do? Julienne themselves, spatchcock themselves, chiffonade themselves, or... And how do we do? A technique used in preparing poultry, spatchcocking is a form of butterfly cut where the backbone is removed so it can be flattened for the grill. Spatchcocking. Didn't a politician just resign trying to do that? I'll be here all episode.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Behold, the 100-acre purge. The animals of the 100-acre wood turn feral and adopt the diets of their real-world counterparts. Which grisly scenario is most likely? Pooh mauls owl, Tigger feasts on piglet, Kanga consumes roo, or owl disembowels eel? I love this part. As dedicated carnivores, tigers are only too happy to chow down on pig. Even ones in little striped jumpsuits that clearly suffer from chronic anxiety.
Why don't we do it with free?
Here we have mixtapes and marmalade. And what goes with that better than a dis or dat? I'm gonna list 7 things, and for each one, you tell me if it's something that happened to Paddington Bear in the delightful family film Paddington 2, something that happened to rapper Lil Wayne in real life, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Paddington, Lil Wayne, or both. Ready? Let's go. Born in New Orleans. Raised by his Aunt Lucy. Worked as a window cleaner. Went to prison. Saying I am not a human being. Raced a steam train to catch a vain thespian. Was in a coma. Let's just pretend you didn't understand the rules. All right, let's move on.
I don't need you anymore.
I call this one, speaking of the dis or dat, who dis? A female ghost of fate in Norse mythology, a half-human, half-horse in Greek mythology, a flying bird dragon in Aztec mythology, or a god with a crocodile head in Egyptian mythology. Hope you like what you picked. I really wanted you to pick this one. Yep, that's a diss. Not much else to say about that, really. Introducing follow-up question. Who dat? Fans of the Bears, fans of the Falcons, fans of the Packers, or fans of the Saints? Let's see how that shook out. Were you thinking this one? Fans of the New Orleans Saints famously ask, who dat? Round 1 is dead to me. I just like to take this time to say thank you for being you. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2. Okay, back to business.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one for you. Dear Postmates, pulls sund me fud. I'm trying to order a falafel from a Mediterranean restaurant with my phone, but it keeps coming up as no search results. Autocorrect is busted on my phone, and I don't know how to spell any of these words. Which of these searches is typo-free? Mediterranean restaurant falafel, Mediterranean restaurant falafel, Mediterranean restaurant falafel, or Mediterranean restaurant falafel? Okay, what'd you pick? And search. 20 results found. All right. While I'm ordering stuff I'm gonna need tonight, I should figure out how to spell diarrhea relief medicine.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Coming up next, watch your language arts. So Netflix has this show, The End of the F***ing World. Apparently, you can say anything now if you just beep it out, which is totally f***ing with... Ooh, sorry, my elbow slipped on the beep button. Anyway, name the poet who would describe the end of the f***ing world as a battle between fire and ice. Robert Percy William or Emily Dickinson? Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, tough Blake. Here's the right one. Robert Frost wrote the apocalyptic poem Fire and Ice. You know, I gotta hand it to him. He took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the f***ing difference.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Let's try Thievery is in fashion. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
It's time for a...
Remember to type quick. That cache will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, here it comes. Read this gibberish phrase and tell me what show title it rhymes with. Taking the fur for her. And pay no attention to that punctuation. A Netflix documentary series. Focused on homicide. Creating killers. I give up. What was it? Moving right along. Here's one I like to call Netflix and Deep Freeze. Which of these examples of Netflix and chill is going down where the chilliest temperature on Earth was recorded? Hipsters hugging to Bright in Spokane, Washington, teens watching The Crown in Oymyakon, Siberia, scientists binging altered carbon at the Vostok station. Hope you like what you picked. Curious? Here it is. In 1983, the Russian research station in Antarctica recorded a temperature of minus 128.6 degrees. Nothing quite like cuddling around streaming content to keep you warm. Feast your eyes upon this. We're here to help. Oh, great.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy movies that end in weddings between warring families, you might enjoy this historical event. The War of the Roses, the Battle of Hastings, the French Revolution, or the Cold War.
And how do we do?
King Henry VII married Elizabeth of York to unite the two opposing sides at the end of the War of the Roses. We're willing to marry Cookie off to Sonic the Hedgehog to circumvent any future video game feuds.
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on... Ah, I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Part of the team. I hope you know what official titles belong on what teams. Good luck. That's the game! You are the hero of your own story. As for your score, I'm not in love with it, but I'm willing to consider it a friend, even though...
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, yes, we will marry you.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm here to read the questions out loud and judge your life choices quietly. Hey, since it's just you and me, I'll let you steer during the back half of the game. So let's get to it.
Time for question one.
To get started, great moments in sports. Who was the first man to golf on the moon? Buzz, Clubs Can't Handle Me, Aldrin, Neil, Birdie Money, Armstrong, Edgar, Turned Down for Putt, Mitchell, or Alan PGA, Shepard? Let's see how that shook out. What? No. Why didn't you pick this? Apollo 14 astronaut Alan Shepard was the first man to play golf on the moon. Not to be confused with the Monstars, of course, the first cartoon aliens to ball on Earth.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. Wine not. What would a somnambulistic sommelier say? I suggest wines on a tightrope. I suggest wines in my sleep. I suggest wines in an active volcanic crater. Or I love this part. Yeah, way to be wrong. This is the one you missed. Somnambulism is a technical term for sleepwalking. It's also called noctambulism. It's also called the reason I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers.
Why don't we do it for free?
Next, yet another reason I have a hard time watching House of Cards. And it's this or that. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Netflix original program, you know, like Stranger Things or one of those exclusive Adam Sandler movies, or a picture calibration setting on my HD TV. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between on Netflix or in my TV settings. Here it comes. Tint. Right. Easy. Resolution. Low. Dark. Smoothness. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. Let's get on with it, shall we?
I don't need you anymore.
Here's one for you. In development. What was Kumail Nanjiani's first role? An embryo, a zygote, a fetus, or a phalanx? So what'd you pick? See ya. Watch how easy this is. The zygote is formed as soon as a sperm fertilizes an egg, and it's the earliest role Kumail, as well as all humans, held on this list. To be fair, it was a pretty small role, but he did beat out millions of applicants for the part. Why not try whether you like it or not? What's a condescending way to describe condensation? Everybody knows water becomes ice. Water becomes steam if that's what you're into. Ice becomes water, but you haven't become anything. Or so what if steam becomes water? You want a parade? Hope you like what you picked. Okay, when water vapor cools down, it turns from steam to a liquid, and this process is called condensation. In the water cycle, condensation occurs in clouds. No, I shouldn't talk about clouds. They're way over your head. Say goodbye to round 1. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, right. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2? Okay, buckle in.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Let's try furry, adorable justice. Picture it. Steve from Blue's Clues is wrongly charged with murder, and Blue must mount a desperate defense for the trial. What kind of clues is Blue looking for? Exculpatory evidence, inadmissible evidence, inculpatory evidence, or anecdotal evidence? And how do we do? That's evidence that directly disproves someone committed a crime. If anyone's going to jail, it's that mailbox. I mean, talk about a red flag.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question that lifts Cookie up or a question that hurts Cookie's feelings? Pick your poison. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Take a good look at a question that hurts my feelings. If I, Cookie Masterson, were a sea lamprey, what could you say to me? Cookie, you blow. Cookie, you suck. Cookie, you drip. Or Cookie, you snake. Okay, what'd you pick? Don't even look. The better choice would have been sea lampreys prey on fish by suctioning on them with their horrible toothy mouths and sucking the blood out. I would would rather everyone in the world tell me I suck than be a sea lamprey who actually sucked. Oh, now I'm gonna have a nightmare about those things. Who wrote this?
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Up next, the most poorly researched show on Earth. Which of the following statements about P.T. Barnum is the most historically accurate? Phineas T. Barnum faked a mermaid using a monkey and a fish. Peter T. Barnum led 21 elephants across the Brooklyn Bridge. Patrick T. Barnum lost 2 museums in a fire. Or Percival T. Barnum read his own obituary. Okay, let's take a look. P.T. Barnum sewed a monkey and a fish together to make a fake mermaid. In fact, all of these facts about P.T. Barnum are true, but his full name was also Phineas Taylor Barnum. But back in those days, everybody was sewing monkeys and fishes together and passing them off as mermaids. It was basically the ice bucket challenge of its time. Here we have Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Known to eat flowers. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? I love this part. Here it is, the wrongest answer. Now pay attention. Queen Elizabeth I's favorite snack was violet flowers that had been candied. And now, Zeus's Build-A-Man Workshop. Which combination of these mythological hybrids would result in a regular full man? Head of a griffin, body of a centaur, head of a merman, body of a faun, head of a sphinx, body of the minotaur, or head of the chimera, body of Pegasus? Let's see how that shook out. That's a human head on a goat's body. No, I'll get it. A sphinx has a human head and a lion's body. The minotaur has the head of a bull and a man's body. Now all you have to do is sew them together and voila, you've made an abomination. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category... Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Letter count. I mean that pretty literally. Get ready to count letters. Good luck. says... Congratulations, you played yourself and you won. You know, it wouldn't hurt to bring a friend along next time. Maybe that cute barista at the coffee shop. I'm kidding. Please don't bother her. She's got enough to deal with.
You don't know Jack!
Some users say the Binge Pipe menu screen is too interactive.
I'm going on break for 5 minutes. During that time, there are no rules.